All right, good evening, and welcome back for some more Against the Storm. We're up to Prestige number 4, I think. Yes, yes. Um, we just finished Prestige 3 doing an event, no less, which should help us out for the rest of this run. We're going to start with an extra bit of amber in every single settlement, which is going to be fantastic. And I just popped the upgrade as well that allows me to get a little bit of extra distance, and so we're going to be able to settle right here, smack bang in the middle of these two modifiers. So one of them is slightly difficult. We're going to start with 6 impatience points, which is it's not the end of the world, but it is a little bit tricksy in the beginning. It just means we have to focus on kind of trying to make sure that you finish some of your early orders a little bit faster, or prioritize getting some early reputation in order to pull that down. Or we might even have to run some humans in the hearth if we have any, just to try and buy us some extra time, that sort of stuff. But we'll see how we go. This modifier is just positive, I think, so it's not actually a negative. So this one's red, this one's green. So anyone that... No, I keep thinking this is a death trigger because it says dead villagers, but it literally just means that we gain 5 meat for every 10 stone and clay produced. So it's hopefully going to be quite helpful, but we're not actually guaranteed to have clay or stone, so we'll have to see what happens here. But if we do, obviously going to be very handy. So that's a bonus. And so I just was looking at the Prestige 4 difficulty. So blueprint rerolls cost more. Doesn't seem too bad. I don't often reroll blueprints, but certainly I have a lot of runs where I have to reroll something multiple times. Like if you get really stuck looking for that final blueprint that you need to finish off a production chain or fulfill a particular service, I can foresee this being really painful. But in general, it doesn't seem too bad. Like I don't reroll particularly often. I tend to just sort of work with what I've got, but we will see. I'm sure it will become a stumbling block at some point. So let's have a look at our setups. We're going to have harpies no matter what, which is fantastic. I love harpies. Their passive effect in the hearth is just so good. They are a little bit more difficult to keep happy, so we might have to look at prioritizing that, but we'll see how we go. So the top one actually starts with an extra villager by the looks, 7 versus 6 down here, and also an extra 2 in the initial group, whereas bottom one it starts with oil, but also extra, actually both of them start with oil. Oil and oil, food and food, bricks versus water skin. So I think that definitely the top is stronger than the bottom. So it's more of a question of what's better, the middle or the top. So do we want a whole bunch of food and 6 harpies, or do we want to start with 9 people and food and bricks? I think bricks is pretty solid. Get our construction sort of set a little bit earlier. This definitely accelerates the start a lot, but obviously not having much food will be a problem. But I can embark with more food, so maybe that's what we do. Yeah, I think I like that actually. I like option 1. So we will... This is 9 people. So I could actually take more villagers, which is dangerous because we don't have a lot of food, but starting with 12 people means that I can upgrade the hearth almost instantly. Not instantly, but you know, very, very quickly. Within the first few minutes, we would be able to upgrade the hearth to level 2, which has a certain impact. Whether it's worth ignoring some of the other things, I don't know. I'll consider that. I think that we definitely will need some stone. I always like taking stone. We do have some oil. It's not a lot. Like we're not going to be able to fulfill an event with this. If I take some, it might be more worthwhile. I could potentially fulfill 2 events with it, 2 glade events. It's not even a round number though. That gives me like 56. So yeah, I don't think that's particularly strong. I think we can ignore that. That's okay. I think I'll definitely need wood in order to set up initial housing. Starting with more people, you definitely suffer a little bit from that, because that will allow me to build 4 houses straight off the bat. We've already got the bricks. Some planks or fabric might be good. I think fabric is usually the least difficult to sort of satisfy. What biome are we departing in? We will have plant fiber. Hopefully there's clay. If we don't have clay, I'm going to be very upset. There's no stone, so that's kind of annoying. But we'll see. So I think in that case, we need food. We need food. Do I just take a whole bunch of food? 84 food for 9 people. It won't last forever, obviously. Will it last long enough? Just tossing up. Tossing up, tossing up, tossing up. I think I might go to the villages and some more food. Start with 12 people. Should give us a very accelerated start. Yes, I think that's what we want. Because we start with a lot more impatience, so time is more sensitive. So I think that having more people means that we can hopefully get things rolling a lot faster. Okay, let's do that. We'll see how we go. Prestige 4. So Brewplant's going to cost more. Doesn't seem too bad. We're going to have to remember the Blight Rot cysts spawning on... It's the 3rd clearance. Every 3 clearances. Yep, okay. So just got to make sure I get a Blight Rot post up before that happens. I'm sure that will be alright. And hopefully we have clay. We've got clay. Perfect. Okay. So that will be an early source of a little bit of extra food as well. So that's great. Gain 1 free cornerstone reroll for every reputation point gained during the drizzle season. Okay. Excuse me. That seems really handy. I can guarantee you that I'm never going to remember to trigger this. So I'm going to effectively assume that that's kind of moot, but we'll see. Oh my god, so many people. So in all the extra people that we gained, we didn't actually pick up an extra starting species. So we've only got foxes and harpies still. That's okay. But that's 12 people. The extra wood we started should allow me to build 4 houses right away. Although, I'm going to wait till the first lot of orders comes in, because there might be a timed order for putting down housing. So we can see if we can get that. 2 dangerous glades close by. I do like that. Actually, there's the 3rd one there as well. So possible expansions out in those directions. And a geyser in here, which we may or may not open depending on what's in the dangerous glades. So we'll see. I'm definitely going to want to put down a stone cutting camp, and we're almost certainly going to want this food at some point. So I'll put that down as well. And what's our initial blueprints? This is intriguing. The Crown Chronicles is okay. I don't think I need it early. So I think that's kind of moot. It will only satisfy the foxes for the moment as well. Granary could be an early source of trade goods, although I don't actually have anything to turn into packs of crops right now, so maybe not. I think that's more of a mid-game blueprint as well. The stamping mill is intriguing because we have clay. So I can make pottery. And then having a flour recipe later on is useful. I don't know whether the copper bars will be useful or not. The supplier, however, is probably the most relevant. Flour and planks. Like, planks is really good. Flour... Okay, so our initial reroll does cost amber. I was going to actually question myself on that. So yeah, we don't get a free reroll anymore, which is painful. So we have to kind of take things now, assuming we don't start with amber. So that in itself is slightly painful, but it's not the end of the world. I usually find a way to make things work, so I mean, we'll see how we go. So let me just quickly check if we have any source of leather. No. So... okay, we will potentially have copper, actually. Okay, in that case, I think the stamping mill will be the best for us. It gives us a recipe for flour, which is always handy. You never know whether you're going to get flour or not. And copper bars, it's useful to have a recipe somewhere for it, just in case you get the copper, which we will. So we'll be able to use that for probably tools, potentially barrels, but we'll see. And then, of course, just being able to use our clay for something will be nice as well. So we'll take the stamping mill. Workshop is great. Do I want a farm? The smithy is intriguing as well. We can definitely ignore the leather workup. Workshop is of course great because we'll have access to building materials, better recipes than the crude workshop. Of course, the smithy is really interesting because it will enable... I've already got a recipe to enable this basically, so I can create both trade goods and tools out of everything that we have at the moment. So it gives me early game production. Whereas the workshop is... How much better is the workshop than a crude workshop? 8 to 2, 6 to 2, 6 to 2. It effectively halves the inputs, which is worth a lot over the course of the game. I really do like this blueprint as well. I suppose it's a question of whether do we need tools early or not. I mean, tools are always handy to have, of course, but I don't necessarily need this recipe. I can find one later on. Whereas you're not necessarily always guaranteed to have building materials, and especially not early. Like, I think this is going to be more valuable, especially this early. I think I'll take the workshop. And we'll hope we can get a... Oh, look, carpenter. Is that what I want, though? Ranch enables leather, which I don't have a recipe for. I think that was something else. That was for their water skins, that's right. Okay. The smokehouse could be really good because we'll have meat, but the pottery is not going to be useful. The carpenter is really good to enable tools and luxury goods. For trade. Although right now we don't have any that we can make, but we will be able to later, and it will give me an early recipe for tools. So I suppose it's whether do we want food or do we want the tools? And the luxury goods later. I don't like that we have a double up on planks, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Kind of a tough one. I just don't want to be caught in a situation where I don't have a way to make tools. I think we'll take the carpenter, it's okay. I'll just trust the game. That rarely ever works out for me, by the way, but, you know, we'll try anyway. It really likes to dangle a lot of things in front of you and then not give you the final piece of the puzzle. Just finish off that coat. Alright. Then we'll be ready to razzle dazzle. I should probably think about where I'm putting the blight rot post, because that's also quite big. If I put it here, then I can put the workshop like here. Kind of have a bigger section. So I'll try to clear out a little bit of space here. Hip. 3 there as well. We're gonna chuck a couple of harpies in to start stone cutting. We've got a harpy in the hearth. That's what we want. Actually, I need to change these. I forget that this is an alchemy building. That's really good. We might get a little bit of extra berries, some slight efficiency there potentially. I'm going to clear out like this initially. And I do really want to level this up. Okay, timed orders coming in. Here we go. Oh no, wait, this is the cornerstone. Never mind. I think we definitely want silent looting. Hostility reduction is really good, and the fact that we already have the ability to complete a tools production chain is going to be fantastic. It's also going to incentivize me to open up a lot more glades, which is fine because if I can send as many... Opening them is good. Sending them back for reputation would be great to try and lower our impatience. And knowing that I actually have the ability to reduce hostility now, I might even just open this glade. If there is a cache in there, I'll be able to send it back. Okay, orders in. Let's see what we get. Deliver a lot of packs of materials. Oh, intriguing. Okay, can I make... Okay, well, the second one is doing packs anyway. Which does admittedly give me better fabric production and parts. I have to look at my recipe here. Use eggs. I can use my starting bricks to make packs of materials, and then I can use my vegetables to do packs of crops. It would be expensive, but absolutely doable. The question is whether the reward is worth it. It would allow me to make trade goods, which I didn't end up picking up a recipe for. I've got luxury trade goods, but not trade goods. So it makes everything down the line more efficient, but obviously we're putting a lot of resources into this. Because completing 2 glade events is going to happen anyway. 5 packs of building materials, a lot less expensive. We get free resources. I'm tempted to try to do this, but I actually don't think that it's worthwhile. Because I already have a luxury goods recipe, I think that's the one that is worth making rather than trying to make trade goods. I know that it being able to make trade goods and then having plus 50% amount of goods produced would make it pretty good. Actually, I mean, okay, that is true. It doesn't tell me how many... I assume it's 2 by base, so by getting plus 50% it would go up to 3. And then so we can turn pottery into trade goods. Although we're not going to have an unlimited source of clay. These don't sell for a lot. Man, it's tough. It's just tough. Tough to say no to because I'm kind of incentivized to do it, but I don't think that it's worthwhile. I think I'm going to go one of the other 2. I think that this is too much investment for the rewards. I really only think that the only one worth doing is probably the first one. Because we want to be doing glade events anyway. We haven't opened any yet, and then I only have to put up 5 packs of goods. Yeah, we'll do number 1. Okay, I definitely want to do this one. Build 6 shelters. I can build at least 4 right now. Discover 3 glades. I mean, extra clay production would be good. But we won't necessarily have an unlimited amount of that. Let me actually just check that this is shelters and not big shelters. Yes, okay, shelters. And I have enough wood to do so. So this is pretty easy and a given. So I want to do this. Okay, now I regret not doing the first one because this gives me extra production yields for packs of goods. Oh, salutations! Hey, Hunter! It's been a while. It's going all right. Although the game just taunted me because I should have taken the other option in the first order, but that's okay. I can do this one. All right, we're definitely going to do that. And then, okay, sell goods worth 16 amber and deliver 10 amber. Gain, wow, oh my god. Yes, it was a long time. There was a big break in between a couple of streams, but I'm back into it. So we're here, and I'm playing lots of Against the Storm. Actually, oh my god, I don't have my glasses on. No bloody wonder everything's so bright. That's better. Man. If I had gotten all these things and then also taken the order that gave me the plus 50%, it would have been pretty easy. But then also doing 3 rapid orders is pretty difficult. So 16 amber. I would have to... I can't do it. I just can't do that. I don't think there's any way I can get 16 amber worth of goods. I don't necessarily need these recipes anyway. Although the export specialization is good because it will stack on this export specialization. Okay, before I forget, I need to set up 6 shelters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I need to have enough people to build them as well. So I'm gonna have a whole bunch of people free in order to do that. 8.5 minutes. I think what we'll do... I reckon I can do it. I reckon I can do it. It's going to be difficult, but we can do it. I might actually have to sell parts in order to enable this, but I reckon it's possible. But I'm definitely going to have to set up... a stamping mill. And a carpenter. So can I chop that tree down as a priority? There we go. And then I'm also gonna have to make sure I put down a trading... This may or may not work. We'll see. Okay, that's open. I'm going to open up this glade and see if I can get anything worthwhile. So we're going to throw down a workshop. To a carpenter. I will do the workshop, but I'll do it later. Right now, it's not my priority. Actually, it does need to be a priority, doesn't it? Because I need the building materials. God damn it. Okay. Okay, housing estate is going up. I'm wondering why people are standing around doing nothing. They're probably taking breaks. But, okay, all the goods are delivered, so they're literally just building them right now. Okay, that one's fine. I'm gonna get my trading post ready to go as well. The benefit of doing these fast orders as well is just that we're going to be able to knock down some of the impatience. So it's a bit stressful, but we will be able to get there. That's one of them done. Boom. Will give us a blueprint. I think I might come back to this. The water skin recipe is not useful right now. Most of these have some sort of double up, which is a bit disappointing, but it's not the end of the world. Coal and jerky is good. Tea and porridge are good. We'll see what we end up with there. Definitely having a source of tea is going to be needed because we have harpies and foxes, so treatment is going to be kind of like necessary. I just don't know if I have a great way to make copper reliably because this stone cutter is not going to last forever. Speaking of, I think I can reassign some people back to what they were doing. We have a little bit of copper. Okay, there's some food in here. That's good. That'll keep us going for a while. A little while at least. Drizzle geyser will be wanted eventually. And unfortunately we don't have our recipe for trade goods, so get 2 copper bars out of this. How much copper do I have? 4. It's not enough to even make one set of tools. So I think we're going to be stuck with that. Gonna need a crude workstation. No worries. Happy to have you here in any capacity. Good to see you again. I think we're just gonna have to sell some parts and other stuff. Let's have a look. Maybe some parts and wildfire. Maybe even some food. Wow, 5.5 minutes. I thought they came immediately when you, Okay, well, he's gonna arrive just before this finishes, so I don't need to call him immediately, but I thought that the first trader you called came right away, but I guess I must be mistaken on that. I think I'm gonna reassign one wood cutter to start making some pottery. Set a limit of 40, set a limit of 60 flour, set a limit of 20 copper. I'll keep a stockpile of 30 tools if we can, but I don't want to keep it too high. And this one's only going to make planks if we don't have any planks, because we're going to primarily make them in the workshop. Set 21 as a limit for here. Okay. I'm also going to move one woodcutter across now just to make some planks. I only need you to make some planks just to get the buildings going. I should have prioritized them a little bit better so I could have an income, but that's okay. So what do we want here? Porridge is good for humans and foxes, so I currently don't know whether I need the porridge. Whereas jerky is good for harpies and lizards, so I also don't know if I'm going to need jerky. But coal is great as a fuel source. 4 times more efficient than wood, thereabouts. Although the production ratio means that it only ends up being about, I think, 2.5 or 3 times more efficient. But obviously still better than wood. But I might actually wait until after the storm to see who our next lot of newcomers is. We just put the speed up here. I always feel nervous setting the speed up when I've got a timed order just because it makes me really nervous, but like, there's literally nothing I can do right now. We just have to let it roll. Okay, you're gonna go deliver your goods. Once you've got this copper back, I can start setting someone to make some copper. Actually, you're already working on it. That's good. Actually, I want this as the highest priority. I need you to deliver once that's done. I might be able to get one production cycle done worth of tools. Which will be useful just to trade for amber, basically. The first lot will be just sold. But I don't know whether I'm actually going to be able to do that or not, so we'll see. Okay, so you're picking up more stuff, but I don't actually want you to do that. Because you should be able to finish making this carpenter. I can't complete this. I should have called the trader. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, because he's not going to come during the storm. Okay, that's a big mistake. That's really annoying. Okay, that's my bad. Last. I was too worried about anything else. Okay, oh well. You live and you learn. That order is going to fail. I really want to like redo it, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Something I did not consider. Okay. I'm sure we can get away with it. We're only on Prestige 4. I keep pressing the wrong button there. Might get ready to open a glade in the next season. So newcomers. Okay, so we will have lizards one way or another. Okay, in that case, I think that the kiln is going to be better for us. So let's get that one going. The sooner the better. I'm not going to take them on board yet, though, because it will probably push my hostility up. I might move you down here for now, clear out some more space. Yeah, that's not doing anything. Whoops. Let's get rid of you two in there. I put 2 of you in. Yep, just. I'll move that over here for now. Okay, and then we want the kiln. Probably set a limit of 200 coal. We don't need bricks, and then jerky we're going to use meat, so I'm now going to disable the consumption of meat because I definitely want this to get turned into a probably actually goodness, I'll probably actually use coal for this. Might set a limit of 80. And I need to get a blight post put down as well. It's not critical right now, but we will need it. Just because I don't want to forget. And I'm actually probably going to use coal for this as well. Set a limit of 20, I reckon. It'll probably be enough. I've never needed more than that, so... Oh, look, there you are, Zorg. Nice to see you. Ugh. Ooh, okay, hang on.
Hello.
Now, I've never actually used the clay pit, but I think that this might actually be really good. If we can't find a source of clay, then fertile soil will be able to use as a clay pit. Which literally, yeah, as is the name of the building, first of all. And secondly, will give us clay, which will trigger our passive effect of giving us 5 food as well. So this is kind of both a farm and a production center. So I'm definitely going to buy this. I think that's good. Normally, seed pouch probably would be good, but I don't know how much we're going to be invested in farming. Clay pit might literally be able to get us just enough meat on its own. And if we can... Oh, it probably won't trigger with meat specialization, actually. It would be interesting. Okay, let's take... I'm going to take... I think I'm going to take the 2 lizards. I'd like a couple to get started. They'll like working in the kiln. It's actually been a while since I've had any lizards, so this is kind of interesting. Okay. Newcomers arrive faster and bring more goods for every level of standing. I do like crowded houses. Overexploitation. We get more charges for small deposits and large deposits, but we gain 30 hostility. The negative impact is really not too bad considering, like, I haven't opened up any... I've only opened up 1 glade so far, so this could be good. Crowded houses is always handy. I find this to be not super useful. I don't think I really need more newcomers, so I think it's just between the last 2. We've got foxes. Okay, so I don't have crystallized dew, so I don't know if I can make fox houses. Lizard houses we can definitely make fairly easily, and same with harpy houses. So this kind of makes building their special houses a little bit easier, because obviously it's housing 3 people instead of 2, and you can get resolve out of it fairly easily, especially early. Overexploitation is handy, but I don't know if I've ever really had a problem running out of resources that much, so I think I'm just going to take crowded houses. And I might plan to build these as soon as possible. You know, I talked about how I could level up the hearth immediately, and then I completely forgot about it. Let's make sure we get that done. 1, 2, and then I'm actually going to put some ferns just behind the hearth there. Got more orders. Discover 5 glades, deliver 65 meat. Well, that's pretty doable. Is it worth the reward? Am I going to cut through and discover 5 glades? It's quite a lot. But I mean, on the other hand, 65 meat is a lot. It's a lot of food to give up early though as well, so... Yeah, let's do it. Alright, why not? I could deliver it immediately. I'm actually pretty high on impatience, so I might want to do that. What's next? I don't think Zorg is here still, is he? He is, but he doesn't have herbs. I'd be tempted to try for this, but I don't know if I can get 50 herbs. Even more export specialization. Oh my god. We're not guaranteed to get ancient tablets, but I can try to prioritize it. I mean, this is pretty good. +3 tea production. Great. And then having a recipe for crystallized dew and wine, but I don't have 50 herbs. I think Sahilda would maybe sell them. I don't know whether she would be coming or not. Damn it. This is likely to happen eventually. I think that maybe I'll just go with... I mean, the other thing that I hate about taking these orders is that ancient tablets are worth a lot of amber. So giving up 24 amber for these rewards, I guess it does give me 20, but then it's like I'm forfeiting another reward for it, right? Let's double down on the export specialization. It sounds fine to me. Then let's open this up. If I get herbs, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Hello.
What consumption did I want to look at? Yeah, I've turned off meat. Because we want to make meat, but... Okay. We're gonna burn coal as our priority, and that will start saving me wood. I've got an extra lizard. I can throw him in there as well to help out. We want to be making coal all the time. I really need to find a patch of fertile soil in order to get my clay pit going. That would be really handy. And I actually would also like a source of clearance water. I think that was what it needed. This still is not built, huh? What do we got? Okay, there's no herbs, so I don't feel guilty about that. Okay, good. So, this is a brewery. It's a flawless brewery. I don't see the flawless buildings very often. Okay, I'm sure that would be very handy for us. So I might save up the resin and I'll look to cleanse this at some point. I do have foxes, don't I? Yeah, okay. And then this is... Whoa, this is tough. Normally I like to take the decreased hostility, but I think I need the ancient tablets in order to fulfill this this event. I'm gonna need one more, but you know, we'll be able to find one tablet much easier than 3. Okay, we'll do that. Stings me a little bit because I kind of want the totem, but it's okay. We have to take the smart choice here. And then we're definitely going to want to cleanse this, so we just wait till we have enough resin and then that will happen. So you have some for me. Oh. The woodcutters would probably be good. Actually, a small farm... Yeah, you know what? How much do I need? I need 9. How much is this worth? 13? Yeah, I'll say, you know what? I will sell some tools for this. I want the small farm just in case I don't get a good recipe. Actually, I'm gonna sell 8 tools and then something else. Like 2 berries? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll take the small farm just to have an extra source of food. So there's only plant fiber in here. That kind of sucks. Sorry, there's not only plant fiber, but it's like that's the only resource node that we found, which kind of sucks. But whatever, I guess. So we're gonna have to look at opening up another one. I don't know if I want to do it immediately. I guess this didn't really cost me any resources. Maybe I will. This is the next closest. Just really looking to get something a little bit more useful. Like fertile soil would be amazing. And a clearance water guys up. We are going to get through that. Okay, cool. You'll get through to it eventually, I promise. Okay. Oh, this requires blight rot. Okay. Zorg also just left, so I can't get... Okay, shit. If I had opened this slightly sooner, it would have been much better. So there's some clearance water. That's great. No fertile soil. Really annoying. We do have a 1% chance of getting ancient tablets here, which is good. You never know. We might be lucky on the first hit. It also makes stone. So I think if the stone procs, then it will be affected by this, hopefully. What else is in here? Pottery. I don't want to generate impatience. But unfortunately, I've just run out of clothing. And I don't currently have a way to make it. If I hadn't effed this up, I would, but I don't need to remind myself of that. I'm still bitter. I think we will want the pottery production. Ale production will probably be quite nice with the brewery, but it's already a very good recipe. So I think that I could probably live without that one, so I might send this one back. So that's 1.5 rep. So we will decrease the impatience a lot. So I could maybe get away with doing this. By 30, because the alternative is that I have to wait 9 minutes for a trader to come. Actually, I do have another building. Okay, let's have a look. I mean, none of this is clothing, so I don't have a way to fulfill clothing right now. Raincoats. I keep calling it clothing. I actually might need the herbalist camp here for these mushrooms. What's the alternative? Distillery maybe, but I already have pottery, which kind of fulfills the same function. I think we have a... I do not have a building that can do wine at the moment. I don't actually know if I need it though. Only the foxes desire luxury. You don't make wine, do you? No, you do ale, which is good for, I think... Oh, that's beavers and humans, isn't it? So I don't even have either of them. So I don't need ale for anything. Actually, that kind of sucks. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I don't even need this. The pickled goods actually will still be useful, but... Foxes and lizards. I'll have a quick think about that. Please excuse me a moment. Okay, we are back. Okay, I still haven't made a decision. I will get there. I really hate this event. It always catches me out, and always at the worst possible time. Like, I could have done this easily if I had remembered to turn off my coat consumption, but I forgot. So we're short 5 coats, and I have no way to make them. So it sucks hard, but we're gonna have to figure out what to do. I think I'm just gonna have to do option 1. Which means I actually need to start making some stuff. How many did I need? I need 15 provisions. So we'll set a limit of 16 because it's actually a multiple of what we're looking for. Alright. I'll turn those 2 off for now. We're going to move you across. Have a look at that. And so yeah, the recipes. Okay, so I mean, like, tea is important, but I don't have a way to make crystallized dew right now. So I don't really have a renewable source to keep this going anyway. Wine and porridge is good. The herbalist allows me to harvest these mushrooms. Do I actually need them? I don't know. reasonable question. It's a lot of mushrooms. But obviously if I'm making porridge, I guess I don't really need the food so much. That's a very good point. Alright, let's take the distillery. I've got other sources of food we can tap into anyway, until we can get that rolling. So speaking of which, I'm gonna move some stuff. That's a geyser, isn't it? Okay. That's slightly suboptimal space. Alright, we might look at making a little hub down here then. Go chop this down. And then we'll put a warehouse in. I could also start harvesting this stuff, which will be good. Actually, this is clay, so I mean, maybe I won't need the clay pit, but I've still got the recipe. I'm really going to want to try to prioritize opening some of these things. I think that we can definitely start with this one. Should I use the training gear or the stone? I might use the training... Oh, actually, training gear can be used for other things. A lot of foxes free. Actually, I'm gonna try to... sorry, lizards I meant. I want to free up foxes. That's what I want to do. Okay, do that. I'm gonna have to do option 1 here. Speaking of, I need 2 people making... packs of provisions. And then we can eventually do that. So we'll have to appease the queen by giving her some actual supplies, but we're also going to be sending her tainted supplies, so she's going to be a bit pissed, but whatever. I'm still her favorite viceroy, I promise. That's right, you heard it here first. Not having meat kind of sucks. But they're still making coal, so... We've got storm in 4 minutes. I'd really rather get rid of this before then. Am I going to be able to? Will I actually be using coal for this? Sucks a little bit because he's going to have to walk back and pick up some coal now, but it's okay. Uh, 8, 12, 16. Okay, that will be everything that we need. So once this is finished, they'll have to go and deliver their packs, and then I can set this to start going. The benefit of having high impatience is that it will reduce hostility. So there is a subtle bonus there. We've got 50, yep, we got enough, and we got enough. Okay, so you're gonna do this. I'll get a huge amount of amber at the very least, which has its value. I'm gonna replace this woodcutter as well. The fox can come over and do this instead. Okay. We do have trade routes available as well, actually. I think for now, I'm not going to worry about it. I already have a fair bit of amber. Okay, I thought I did. Never mind. I take it back. I'd love some additional copper. I don't think that we have a source for it at the moment. Like, I've got both clay and stone indirectly, but I don't actually have copper. I'll set 2 stonecutters to go now. Bring a road like so, I think. It's still going. I want to be able to put the warehouse here. But you're still chopping. You should actually probably put more of you on there. There we go. Yeah. I guess we just wait for the next one to come naturally, which will happen after the storm, so for now, I think we might have some resolve penalty. Yep, go ahead and pick my brain if you want. I don't have any points inserted. I don't have any points yet. What do you mean? Point system for what? This game or like which? Oh, you're talking about you're talking about build points. Yeah, I don't. No, I'm not there yet. But yes, please go ahead and pick my brain. I can't promise I'm not already at capacity, but I'm sure I can answer a question. I think we're capped out on these items. Don't really have a way to make flour either. Okay, let's see what our resolve penalty is. I'm gonna have to drop. Okay, let's drop one woodcutter. Okay, we'll be alright. Yeah, okay, yep. Sorry, I do know what you mean, yeah. Yeah, no, not there yet, not yet. I'm not an affiliate. I think stopping, like, not having stream for 3 months really crushed me. That's okay. Life has been busy, so, I mean, I don't feel guilty about it. I just feel disappointed that I wasn't able to do it, but, you know. Apparently I have packs of trade goods at the moment. I reckon we can sell 5 of these, 15 amber, that's perfectly fine. And I get really good ratio on these actually, so I probably will put someone back in just to make sure I have some going at all times. Actually, just use the berries for now. I'm gonna try to turn off consumption of that. Actually, I need to filter this for everything. Like so. That'll do. Wow, apparently all my buildings use mostly stormwater, which is the single one that I don't have. Okay, fantastic. This is still not built. Probably because no one's in the workshop. Okay. I've got someone in the carpenter. Okay, congratulations, you're promoted to the workshop now, because you're not doing anything over there. Set limit of 20, 30, and 20. I'll set a limit of 10 pipes, but we won't really be making any for a while. Oh. You're empty. I'll move you here, but you're not going to be able to harvest it, so I'll just get rid of you. I'll get a couple of you harvesting. Actually, maybe just one. I'll keep a builder around. Do I have enough resin for this here? I do. I will work on this after the storm. We've got newcomers. I will also only accept them after the storm. Okay. So I'm probably going to move this woodcutter over here to make some more room, and I'm going to move you back now as well. You're finished up over there. So let's put a warehouse down, just a little one. Trader will arrive after the storm. Don't remember what you built. Tools. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think that's anything that I require. Bidding on farmlands in Africa, but the only large source of reliable water is the sea. Okay. A curious expedition. My understanding of Africa is that it doesn't have a lot of tillable soil either, so I think that will be a major limitation for you as well. It's an incredibly expensive and difficult process. It's a lot of parts, quite valuable, whereas 4 people... Apparently I have 4 Oh, I must have propped this twice. Wow, that's impressive. Okay. I'm going to hand this in after the storm, because right now the impatience is probably keeping my hostility under threshold. Yep. I should also probably complete that first one as well, yeah. Let's enable this. I'm going to use bricks. Set limit of 6. Yeah, don't do it yet, don't do it yet. Okay. Now I can enable you to do that. Get it done right away before I forget. We're gonna deliver this. And then we get some more orders. I'll look at that in a second. Cornerstone. Jerky for pie. I mean, that's pretty good. I don't have a pie recipe yet. I could stack silent looting. That's interesting. I mean, it does enable me to just keep opening glades. But water will kill the plants, so should there be a experiment with boiling seawater with a large magnifying glass to make artificial rainstorm? This sounds like a 10th grade science paper, I'm not gonna lie. I think you have a lot of limitations with all these things. You can turn salt water into drinking water, but it's an incredibly energy intensive process. So desalination plants is what you're thinking of. Currently, that's the most efficient way to do it, but it's an incredibly energy intensive process. Usually, recycling wastewater is more effective, but obviously there's a bit of a public opinion stigma about it. But in Perth, for example, we have issues with water capacity because we are basically in the middle of a desert and the only access we have to water is the sea. So I think that we have a lot of desalination plants here, and they're supposedly quite cutting edge. But your problem with trying to run something like that in Africa is going to be a shortage of technical skills and abilities of people that know how to operate those plants. Like you can't just throw a plant like that somewhere in the middle of a country that has no familiarity or skill base working with that kind of thing, because the people there will not be trained in that kind of expertise. I think you need the energy infrastructure as well. So like whether their grids are developed enough to be able to do something like that would be difficult as well. But then of course your third problem again is where you actually have arable soil. I believe that the way that the rain cycles work means that most places erode soil really quickly, so it's hard to grow stuff. But I don't know exactly how true that is, but yeah. Alright. Woodcutting speed is increased for every 150 water used. I mean, that's fine, but woodcutting is not that, like, slow. Manpower problem? It's not a manpower problem, it's a skill problem. So like you need people that are trained. It's like the same reason that you can't build a nuclear power plant anywhere. A nuclear power plant is an incredibly complex piece of machinery that not very many people know how to operate. So for example, we have a good energy grid in Australia. You'd be able to build a power plant here, but we don't have a lot of nuclear technicians. Like we don't have very many people in Australia that know how to operate a power plant. So you'd have the same problem here as trying to do one there. Like, you need people that are skilled in the machinery of what you're trying to put in, because it's quite technical. So it's not necessarily a manpower problem. There'd be a lot of people, but it's a skill problem. That's yeah, he probably would. I'm remembering the episode where he starts working from home and he has that bird doing his job for him. Just like doing the power plant check or whatever. But then it does melt down, so you know when something goes wrong, that's when you need the people that know what they're doing, right? It's been a long time since I've seen Simpsons. Okay. I don't have a pie recipe, but now I kind of want a pie recipe. I'm gonna take silent looting, and then I'm just gonna start opening more glades, I think. I can, yeah, like I can double stack this, so I should start being able to net negative hostility from literally opening glades. But right now I need some more tools, which, ooh, okay, advanced smithing is good. Yeah, absolutely, I will take that. Yeah, of course. Security and stability is a big thing as well. I mean, that's why it kind of drives away a lot of capital investment, because the political instability of the areas. But I mean, there are a lot of countries that have made a lot of progress. I believe Botswana has been growing pretty rapidly in the last several decades. But yeah, it's a very high risk area in terms of investment. So it does drive away a lot of that kind of capital that you need in order to be able to develop that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna purchase up some building supplies. We're gonna take some lumber, sorry, planks, and then we're gonna take some bricks, and then it would have been great if she had copper, but she doesn't, so I'm gonna have to buy some tools. How many do I need? I've got 8. I think if I buy 7, it allows me to open 1 of these, so I'm okay doing that. Actually, I will get 20 amber back out of these. 15 tools is worth how much amber? Okay, it's worth a lot. Okay, alright, I'll just buy 7. Alright, that's fine. Take some planks. Take some bricks. Might buy some coats, they're so cheap. And then, yeah. Sell that. I've got seam arrow. I don't think I'm actually going to need this for anything. Coal is kind of worth a little bit. I don't know if I really want to sell my ancient tablet in case I get an order for it, but I'd probably rather keep the amber. 10% faster villages is decent. Don't play this game, but I do know what beware the anger for. Yeah, of course, yes. That is the prime directive. Beware of the anger of the forest. Absolutely. I mean, it's worth so much amber. All right, I will sell this. I'm gonna buy this, and then we'll use the rest of our amber to complete this purchase. Sounds good. More people. More parts. Actually, I probably should have sold some parts. It's a lot of parts. But I can always just sell them later. It's not like there's no directive for me to. I definitely should have kept that tablet. All right, whoops. Can I buy it back? Can I buy it back? No. Damn it! Oh well. Except my oil. How much is 12 planks worth? 3.5. I'd net out a loss. Favorite race? Oh, I mean that's tough. In terms of the hearth effects, the harpies are definitely the best. The carrying capacity boost is really, really useful. So I think they're definitely up there, but they're a little bit hard to keep happy. Whereas I think I've had foxes the most, I think. Aesthetically, they're pretty cool. And they're quite handy for clearing glade events, so I think they're also pretty good. And a little bit easier to keep happy as well, so probably harpies or foxes. I'm very curious to see who the extra race they're going to add in the DLC will be, because I believe that was announced, but we'll see. So I did purchase enough to send one of these back, didn't I? Okay, so I'm wondering about opening this one. But I'd probably still rather have the rep, so I'll open this one. Let's do that. What else have I been playing? A lot of League. I don't want to admit that, but yeah, I have been playing a lot of League. It's kind of been plaguing me at the moment, trying to rank up. Anyway, what else? EU4. Been playing a bit of EU4. I've gotten back into that, and I've been playing a few PS5 games. Yeah, League of Legends. That's right. It's the one competitive game that I allow myself, but then yeah, it does suck up a bit of time. EU4 is Europa Universalis 4. If you've never played it, then a quick peruse on the Steam store. It's a grand strategy game, basically. If you've ever played any of the similar titles like CK3, which is Crusader Kings 3, or Hoi 4, which is Hearts of Iron 4. Ooh, Bloodflower, okay. Cooked and raw food is good. We finally got some fertile soil, that's good. This is going to consume food, which sucks, but it's not that bad because it doesn't cost us anything to resolve this event. So I'll go ahead and investigate that. Yeah, I'll have a look whether I want to bring them back or not. Ale, wine, and pigment. I probably actually don't really need this one, but yeah, it's more like Hearts of Iron. So Hearts of Iron is League one. I have streamed League before, just a little bit. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're back. Okay. Yes, I have streamed League of Legends before, but I don't know, I try not to play it too much, but I've got other things that I want to stream, basically. So, do I want the farm, or do I want... Where is the clay pit? I want both, I think. I can probably put them both on a single tile. So firstly, does the clay pit need 4? Yes, it does. Okay, that's fine. What I will do is probably put it down here. Okay, so I'm gonna need to chop down... Well, actually, if I do this a little bit differently... No, maybe not. It needs to go over here, doesn't it? Otherwise I'm gonna lose a tile. It's my mother. She doesn't know when to not interrupt me. Everything's you know, a crisis with her. Everything's an emergency. She'll just walk in whenever. but that's all right. I'll get out soon enough. I'm waiting for my house to be built at the moment, so it's a waiting game. Okay, we're gonna put this here, and then we'll put the farm up here. I will let her know. Okay, get rid of that. Come up there. It's not really quite all that in a bag of potato chips, is it? It's just gonna really bother me if it doesn't line up, so I'm literally gonna do this suboptimally in order to have it line up. Okay, that's better. I think I will take on... Oh, I don't have enough berries. Okay. I have been playing Helldivers 2, yes, actually. You don't need to sell me on it. I'm already doing my part for democracy. I actually forgot to mention... Yeah, I kind of forgot that I've been playing that, but yes. I have absolutely been playing Helldivers. Shit. Okay, we've got a bit of a problem here. I am gonna sacrifice some marrow to try get this done as fast as possible. Okay, 20 seconds. Hopefully... Do I need to pull off woodcutters? Dude, I know. For democracy, indeed. It's, yeah, great game. Obviously, a little bit of issues at the start. It's right, launch with their servers, but I mean, that's okay. It's been a great ride. Okay, there we go. That penalty is gone, thank goodness. Get a workshop back in there. Actually, I probably need to shuffle some people around. Let's get these pumping for sure. I did play Helldivers 1, yeah. Definitely slightly different type of game. Like it had that couch co-op kind of vibe. Very hectic, good fun. I can turn coal into... Okay, I probably will rebuild this just in case I need pigment. Actually, can pigment be turned into... Where's my luxury goods? It can be turned into regular trade goods, I think, but not luxuries. Any good trade routes? I think cloth can be a decent trade route. Well, this one's worth a lot more, I think. 8 for 4 versus 8 for 5. Yeah, I can sell some cloth. Yeah, pretty much. Like that isometric kind of view is like way different to the third person. Which I wasn't sure how it was gonna go, but I mean they did a really good job, so it nails the vibe. For sure. Well, there's no I'm gonna open this. Oh my god, I really need food. I think one of my problems is that okay, we're gonna get some... We are definitely gonna get some foxes working in here. These guys are gonna work non-stop. Because I need them basically creating food all the time. Run out of pipes, that's not good. Halo OG are waiting for it to drop on. Xbox. Yeah, because it's only PS5 and PC, isn't it? Yeah, Halo, oh, Halo was a great game. Okay, I'm gonna... Even though I need food, I'm gonna set you to just grain. Okay, this should be the highest priority. Why are we not building this? I'm gonna have people starving. Okay, I need to do this. I hate it, but I need food. Okay, there's more. Okay, that's good. You're gonna use anything you can. Set limit 30 on you. You're gonna... Oh, I can make wine actually with my clay pits. That's fantastic. Okay, Sahilda's here. Please give me food. Ooh, kiln. I do have... No, I have a stamping mill. I do have a kiln. Okay, well, I mean, a source of food is going to be great. I still have that trade route for... No, I don't. Okay, I'm going to sell it then, probably. Yeah, that's right. Sign them up on Xbox just to get some more fodder for the front lines. Alright, well, we need food, basically. So I'm going to take all the food items. I might need to buy the rep. Literally just to decrease impatience. I don't think that I need pottery. Like, I'm going to be making a lot of pottery. I might actually up the limit on this to like 70. We don't have the resolve coming in. Okay, let's see how we go. I need... Give me the cheapest food first, actually. They're all the same. Two pipes. Okay, let's only buy what we need. Two. Take eggs. Take mushrooms. I'll sell some parts. And then we'll use amber. How much food do I need? I don't want to go overboard. But I don't really have a source of food right now, so... I think I want flour. I just got the kiln upgrade, right? So let's buy as much berries and flour as we can. And then I can turn them into biscuits. I definitely should have done this differently. We sell some clay. Plant fiber, maybe. Yeah. I'm pretty sure consumption of... Okay, well, disabling consumption of berries, we're going to turn that into food. We didn't have any meat, no. Okay. Set limit there, but that's priority number 1. Make as many biscuits as we can. Okay, the Blight Rot Cicerin. Upgrade this now at least. Gonna allow this to work around the clock. herbs in here. The reed I don't really need. I mean, I might actually just set a limit of 100 reeds, but then clay, I guess we can probably just keep going infinitely. Because we want to turn this into wine, which actually will enable my production of luxury goods. So this distillery plus clay pit is basically everything we need to complete like three different productions, or three different production chains, I guess. Tools, the sorry, not tools, the pottery, the wine, and the luxury goods, which will enable us to trade like for an insane amount. So I just got to get everything online. I also definitely need to do this. I should send the berries back. Oh, I did have some. There you go. Look at that. I gotta hand this order in. Oh, I've also got more available. Okay. I can use clearance water. That's easy. Have a market. That's not really guaranteed. Yeah, I don't really like the rewards either. Let's just do power of clearance. That's fine. Have a kiln. I already have a kiln. Deliver 60 coal. I already have 60 coal. That's easy. Using drizzle water, I can actually... Actually, I don't have anything that uses drizzle water, do I? Okay, I'll take this one then. That's fine. We can deliver that instantly. Gets us a new blueprint. What we got? Clan hall is good for gathering. So all camps double their yield, basically. Except for woodcutters camps. If I can get a herbalist camp, I think that would then be worthwhile. Or actually, these are all three different types of resource, aren't they? So one does not fit all. A tough one. Tavern is leisure and luxury, so I don't think anyone actually uses leisure. Because that is humans and beavers. So the only one we care about is the luxury, which is for foxes, so I don't think it's particularly strong. Brawling and religion is better. I think religion is humans and lizards. But brawling will be lizards and foxes, so that's good. Forum is leisure and education. You know what I am going to do is I'm going to enable the trade goods to use ale, because I actually don't need ale for a service building. So double yields increased by 15%. That's a decent bonus, but only the harpies will benefit from this building, because no one takes leisure and only harpies take education. Beavers are the other one. I think the clan hall is, I guess, the only one that we want. Alright, sure. We'll try to prioritize building it as soon as possible because we want the passive effect to come in as soon as possible. With respect to that, I might... if I could use mushrooms, but... You know, sucks a little bit. Oh well. Okay. Finally getting those packs of materials done. You guys are walking around. Yeah, the building storage would have been handy, but I mean it's not make or break, so what I should probably do is a little road going this way. And I think you're facing this way. You can almost certainly move back as well, actually. Start clearing this out for me. You guys are clearing that. Probably try to get a little bit closer to this, this glade. Get ready to open it up in the next season. small glade is worth 15 hostility. So literally opening up a small glade and finding a cache means that we are net negative 15 hostility. Which is like amazing, but of course I don't have tools right now, so that is a bit of a limiter. So I would have to open this in order to get the benefit, but I want the rep. Yeah, oh well. I can probably... Oh, what's this gonna give me? Some extra villagers? Yeah, okay. I could do with some extra people right now, so... put some in the stamping mill, and I'll take 2 carpenters. You've got no fields. Yeah, that's actually right, because you don't. Okay. Put a fox on either of them. So you're going to produce grain as well. Do I have a porridge building? I do, yeah. So I definitely want to, like... We're making food at the moment, that's good. You actually can use the distillery water as well, so... What's it called? Drizzle. I'm calling it distillery water. We get 2 harpies in here just to help clear out the cysts. I don't need this anymore, so I'm going to get rid of it. What I really need is some pipes, but yeah, I think the one thing that I seem to be missing right now is copper and crystallized dew. Mostly because I don't have a source of copper, so it's a bit rough. But it does happen. I mean, just leave that tree there, please. Where's my other woodcutter's camp? I think you're here. Assign any woodcutters? No. Guess you can help out for now. I'm just wondering which one of these I want to open. We're going to have a lot of reeds. We should have a lot of reeds. Yeah, we do. I should also have a lot of clay. Maybe I'll send this one back and then open this one, just for like a quick boost to our building industry. Let's do that. Opening it will reduce my hostility as well, so that's kind of why I want to do it. Just because then I can go open another glade, see what else I get. It's kind of handy being able to just open everything and look for whatever I need. Actually, I should be making pickled goods. I think I can probably turn off the consumption of basic foods now. Yes. So let's try to use these eggs to make some pickled goods. I don't have anyone particularly specialized towards brewing, so we just have to go with a lizard, that's fine. I don't want you to have too much ale, so it's fine. If you make this a multiple of 15, it's better. Stone, a part for... yeah, I've already sold a few parts. I'm a bit leery about giving up more. I've reduced hostility now, I can set some woodcutters to go. We're making trade goods, that's good. We'll have some ready for the next time a trader comes. I might actually bump this up to 40. Actually, maybe even 60. It is a lot. I'll probably turn off the wine at some point and only use the ale. Although we will have a lot of wine, theoretically. Cornerstone. Ooh, all farms can plant mushrooms. That will be handy. The Rebellious Spirit is actually worth a lot of resolve right now. 4 resolve is a lot. Spores, please. Like, our threshold is only 15, so it would actually put me into reputation threshold. Like, literally right away. If I take on more newcomers, that's probably not true. Actually, what I should do is take on the newcomers, and let's see. Let's take... Yeah, I have absolutely played Hearts of Iron 4. I played a fair bit of Hearts of Iron 4. I even played Hearts of Iron 3 back in the day. Do enjoy Hearts of Iron 4. Let's take the Harpies. So your reputation threshold is still 15, okay. The mushroom seedlings intrigues me. I think +4 resolve is worth so much. Let's do that. And I should probably look at building some houses here. So it's probably worth building the species-specific housing, because I don't really see any reason why not. We've got the extra capacity. Let's go 3, 6, 9, 12. That will house all my harpies. Modded playthrough with it with My Little Ponies. Yes, I'm sure that would be interesting. There are some wacky and wild mods for all the Paradox games, actually. Oh, that's probably why I ran out of bricks. Yeah, okay. Get rid of that. I don't need this person here anymore. Let's move this. I don't think I even need this anymore, but I'll keep it just in case. I think the anime Hoi 4 mod and the anime Versalis is also very popular. Go figure. I mean, 6. I have no judgments at all, but it is funny. 9. Okay, we ran out of marrow. That's quite unfortunate. Wait, oh, this is deactivated. Did I accidentally do that? No wonder. That is really unfortunate. No wonder it wasn't building. I'm sure... Oh my god. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, we spread our peaceful ways through force, right? Oh, I need to open up some glades here. I also need to set some woodcutters. Hunter, you're distracting me. I want to open up a dangerous glade. Maybe 2. Do I want to open up 2? Maybe just 1 on 1. Open up that, and then let's open up that. Okay, clan hall. I definitely need to get that going right away. Get the carpenter out. Gotta redistribute some people. That'll do. Indeed. I've got a blueprint. What do we want? Okay, well, our camps are much more efficient. I was complaining about not having crystallized dew, so the forester's hut is kind of a solution to that, but like, I still don't really have a source of food. The herbalist hut gives me mushrooms. The forager's camp gives me vegetables. Then the grill is like, well, skewers, which I think foxes and lizards. The blueprint on how to overthrow the queen. I think the blueprint for that is to get your ass kicked, because the Raven Queen is Brooks no shit, basically. I would like the skewers recipe, but I don't even have the input goods for this, so it's kind of like, will it be worthwhile? I kind of want to see what Bliss brings. So I'll wait 2 minutes and then we'll see if she's got any blueprints that I don't have to invest my blueprint into. Oh, that's not going to open that up, is it? So let's work around that. I can absolutely sell some sea marrow. 20 sea marrow for 10 amber? Sure. I can sell my packs of building materials. That's pretty good. Yeah, that'll do. Means that I probably should go back to doing this again. I probably want to get a hearth down here, to be honest. So the everyone working here has a resting area, but I don't know if these guys. I hope that they can still get through to that. Okay, this is about to open. Let's see what we got. More fertile soil. More abandoned caches, which is obviously really good. There's now, I would probably really like a trapper's camp the most. I seem to have the most amount of deposits for that. Anyway. Okay. So I can pay amber and provisions and gain rep. That's actually pretty good. This is a free cornerstone. And a lot of ancient tablets. How long do I have till the... I think I have 4 minutes until the... I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you. 3.5 minutes, so that is 180 hostility. That's doable. 3.5 minutes will clear out before the storm comes, so we can do this. I might have to burn a little bit of sea marrow to make this go faster, but we can do this. Without much difficulty as well. Complete 2 events by even more export specialization. My goodness. Well, this is not empathy, so I don't expect that's going to happen. 50 scrolls. I mean, Ale's easy. Scrolls is a little bit harder, but I'll go for this one. We'll see if we can make it work. I might be able to just purchase 50 scrolls. We have so much reputation at the moment for the hostility level we're at, just because obelisk increases hostility. Well, there's scrolls. This is corruption. From memory, the obelisk is not actually that much hostility reduction. It's like 15 or something, I think. Yeah, minus 10 hostility. So it almost pays for the glade. Almost isn't really good enough, is it? Whereas we could get a bunch of incense and scrolls. I mean, otherwise I just do it and then open another glade. I don't have anyone free right now, I'll do it later. Cue me forgetting about it. We want someone in here again, but we'll worry about that in a minute. And I probably want to open some of these actually. So this is a lot of ancient tablets I can sell. Oil, fabric. If only I had a source of like copper. I don't actually have a source of copper. Bliss is 10 seconds out. She brings tools actually, doesn't she? Unfortunately, I'm not going to have the tablets ready to sell before she gets here. Fabric. Well, no one uses clothing except the harpies, so that's not going to be particularly useful. Light flamethrowers move faster. Alright. She doesn't have any copper, which sucks. Fabric production, I think, is going to be worthwhile. The amount of efficiency I have with my workshop would allow me probably to sell this at an insane profit. So it requires a little bit of an investment, but I'm okay with that. And what else do I actually need? There's a scroll, so I can buy 50 scrolls and hand that in. I probably just want tools after that. Maybe some pipe. Actually, how much pipe does it cost to install into buildings? 4. So I want a multiple of 4, so probably 12. Oh shit, alright, I have to do everything again. Okay, so I needed 12. And then 12 pipes, because that's a multiple. That will allow me to install in 3 buildings. I want all the scrolls, and then just probably as many tools as you can afford. It's not a lot, apparently. How much for an extra tool? Take that. Yeah, lots of tools would be good, but I just don't have the ability to trade, I don't think. If I had all those ancient tablets, maybe. That's right. So I would suggest that this one's probably worth opening. This one, not so much. But I'm going to need a lot of tools before I can send it back. So I want to do some rain engines. So what's the most useful thing to me? Probably the distillery. Stamping mill is not actually doing anything for me right now. No, I want you to use grain, don't I? It's renewable. Everything else is not so much. She doesn't have flour, does she? Nope. Flour is kind of useful. Maybe I should open this up. This stuff is not as useful though. Like, I want the reputation, but yeah. Okay, so I was looking at this. So, well, mushrooms I can turn into flour. So actually, maybe this is what I want. I don't think I actually have any other recipes for flour right now, but like literally just biscuits, but whereas getting the skewers, I mean, it'd be nice, but again, like, I don't really have a way to enable this right now. I was hoping she'd bring me a blueprint for it, but... It's annoying that I have so many different types of camp. Like, a trapper's camp would be the best, but it hasn't offered as a trapper's camp. And then crystallized dew would also be handy, but this takes a long time, so maybe I'll just take the herbalist camp. That's fine. I've already got porridge. Crystallized dew would be good though. Ranch. Can actually do reed into everything with a few clay pits. But I already have eggs on the map. Oil is good too. I could turn my plant fiber into oil. And then there's the forager's camp. I can get vegetables. I think I'll go oil. I already have an oil-enabled economy, so I think that's going to be best. And right now I just need some spare people. So what I will do is just not short on wood right now, so let's actually just get some. We're gonna onboard some new people. Then we're gonna need a farm field here. And then we'll build a road. Wait, okay, another blueprint. I don't need a rain mill. I think in a... Oh, damn, but it's... what I want to temporarily do actually as well is turn off the ale option. What was I looking at? Blueprints. The problem with the tea is that I don't have dew or copper. Or herbs, to be honest. Have I played Kingdoms 2 Crowns? Yeah, I've played a little bit of it. I don't mind it. It's not my top tier game though. Okay, I think pie is good. I just hate that we're going to have so much redundancy here in the recipes, but like the apothecary brings a couple of new things to the table. Well, only tea, to be honest, which is great in a service building, but like I actually don't have any way to make tea, so I guess it's kind of useless. So let's take the bakery. I might put the bakery down here. So we'll allow you to have lots of biscuits, and then you're probably going to use meat or eggs to make pie. And then if we're low, you can also make pottery, but we're probably going to do that in the stamping mill anyway, so... I think at that point then I can probably disable the biscuits here. I'll set you as a lower priority. So if we're really low on biscuits, then the kiln can help out, but otherwise shouldn't need to do that. Maybe you can use something else. Well, you can definitely use eggs. Just use the eggs for now. That's fine, that's fine. Just use eggs. Okay. What else we got? We've got a great trade route for luxury goods. That should be pretty efficient. Even bricks. Actually, I'm quite okay selling some bricks. Probably rather you use Maybe you can use insects. I'm in no rush to rebuild this, so I don't really need dye for anything. Hostility 6, yeah, because we've got so many villagers. We're about to take on more. So really I want to prioritize opening this stuff because it's going to reduce hostility. Once we've got some free pops, I will. Right now I don't. They're busy working on other stuff. Okay, the harpies are a little bit pissed off actually. For the storm, I might need to either A, favor them, or B, allow them to consume coats. Ooh, and I can get you working there actually. I get 2 of you working there. Okay, we got some free people again. Alright, so I'm gonna get someone opening up the cache. Yeah, so they're a little bit pissed, so we can just favor them actually, that would be perfectly fine. And then if I just maybe build one more harpy house, I think that will work. I'm also going to need to build one more lizard house just to maximize that bonus. And the only one I can't do is the fox houses, but whatever. They're gonna have to deal with it. I really probably need to get some extra people on these farms at this point. You've got a lot of fields. Actually, I should probably put another... How are we doing on stuff? We've got a lot of clay and reed, but we don't have a lot of meat. Because this is kind of my source of meat, isn't it? I don't really want to put another one down, but like... just to make meat, I could. So maybe I should have taken a ranch. I think instead I'll just put a second farm down. And I actually might have you growing just vegetables. Ooh, they're pissed again. Okay. Just prioritize this harpy house. Okay, I know I put someone there, but I'm going to actually replace you two. Have these guys come work in the bakery because they will love it. Got no flour again. I'm going to allow you to use... No, you don't need to. Oh, the lizards are now upset as well. Or will be. They're not quite upset yet, but... alright, I'm gonna have to throw a lizard in the hearth. Although I don't think I have any... Yes, I do. Just chuck you in there. Everyone will be happy days. I might start cutting out this way. What I should really do is probably open up a forbidden glade. And then I really want to finish doing this. Get to a second person. This is a gathering camp. Yeah, I guess this will count for our clan hall as well. Oh, another blueprint. What we got? Market is great. Cookhouse, see, that would have been handy. This actually doesn't get me anything useful. Alright, I guess we'll take the cookhouse. For the skewers. I don't like that I have like 4 different buildings that make biscuits, but whatever. move. I think they might get stuck behind it if I don't move that. Wait till after the storm for that. What else? I just really need more, I want to open all these caches. It's like minus 60 hostility right there sitting between these two, but it's also 2 reputations, so it's like I want the tools, but I don't think I'm going to be able to... It's not going to be able to enable that because I don't have copper or crystallized dew, but... Maybe I'll still get a recipe. Might just disable that just for the moment. Where's the other woodcutter's camp? You're right here. Yeah, I'll just cut towards this glade. Some trade goods. Put 20 amber, yep. That's going to be worth a fair bit too. 35, 9 minutes. Well, I guess just in case we're still playing in 9 minutes, why not? That is... I think this is the trader that I've just unlocked, so I don't think I've seen her before. Small number of basic blueprints. I wonder if I'll be able to get something that will help me with what I'm missing. Oh, apparently I've got the bathhouse available. I should probably put that down. I haven't put the druid's hut down yet. I should definitely put that down. I don't think I'm really going to have people to work in all these things though. I'm definitely going to take the tools, and that will finally allow me to send this one back. So that's going to be hostility reduction. So boom, that's done. Final order. Tablets. That's what I've been saving them all for. Roots every time I open a glade. Or I can also, if I cut through, discover 3 glades. I mean, crystallized dew production would be great, but I don't actually have crystallized dew production. So I think I'm literally just going to take this one and hand it in instantly. And then at the very least, every time I open a glade, I'm going to get roots. Which I should be able to open a lot of because I've got abandoned caches. So, with that in mind, what can I use them for? Maybe I'll enable you on the cookhouse. I literally don't need this anymore. Yeah, there's nothing useful for me, so I'm just gonna dismantle it. Go ahead and deal with that. Put a couple of lizards in here. I don't think they'll have anything to do right away. I'm going to use coal for this, actually. I'm going to use my other stuff. We are starting to run out of coal, so I should probably try to prioritize that a little bit more. And cornerstone. 2 amber for every sea marrow. That will be worth a fair chunk. I mean, I can theoretically produce... Well, actually, I wonder how this stacks, because I get double effect because of the clan hall. I wonder if I get 4 amber for every sea marrow, because I produce 2 off every cycle. Does that mean that I get every 10 cycles I get 2 amber? I guess probably. Generous gifts is good as well. Though I just took my newcomers, so maybe it won't matter anymore. I'll take golden marrow. Alright, sure. I should really probably use some of my rerolls, but I have a tendency to kind of forget about them, so... Or like, I'm really just happy to compromise, that's all, I guess. So I generally don't reroll so much. I really want to open these glades now. I've got a lot of people, so... We can do it. I actually have so many people that I cannot staff everything. Is there anyone that's doing something they probably shouldn't be? Not specifically. Alright, what do we got? Resolve is fine. Oh, I could have also just... Ooh, I don't actually have enough. A lot of new villagers. If I wanted stone, I'd have to... Actually, I do have enough stone. Okay, I can do... the rest. I don't think I want more people at this point. It's just going to be a lot, so... Yep, they're going to deliver their stuff, so I have enough resources to do that, so that's fine. This is about to finish. They'll haul that stuff back. You're idle, I can take you out. So I'm going to assign 2 of you here. You'll start hauling everything to and fro. That's going to get me some more rep as well. And this one in. This is going to give me rep. For a forum. Now I believe this is for educated people. Or people under the effects of education. Which I'm not really going to have anyone, but... do I want this? Villages with the roll... yes. Global production is 25% faster. Alright, that is really good. But I don't really have anyone available. Okay, you 2 are free. Welcome to your new career. Bathing people. I would hate to move from a laboring job into literally washing people for a living, but you know. Actually, I can put you back. I shouldn't have made you walk. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have made you walk, Harvey. Apparently this doesn't count for using clearance water. Oh, it has to be in rain engines. Okay, I'm silly. Well then I definitely should enable this. Although it's going to be far too late to like make that happen now, but it's fine. Is my hearth actually level 2? It is, yes. And what do we got over here? That looks like a druid's hut. It's a flawless druid's hut. Intriguing. So I guess I shouldn't have... screw me for taking the druid's hut recipe, I guess. 2 to 5. 2 to 5. So that's still the same, but everything else is better. Oh, I don't need to do that yet. This is the one I need to deal with. Okay. I actually kind of want the copper. I hate that our houses are going to be kind of crap for a little while. We can maybe deal with it. Hopefully before the next storm comes. So let's do that. Okay, what have you got? Gain 10 jerky for every pie. Okay, I really like most of these things. Hang on. I am making pie, right? Yes. I'm also making jerky. Okay, look, I love free food. Don't we all? That's great. The thing is, now if I'm getting free jerky, I don't know if I really necessarily need the jerky production. The oil production, absolutely. We can sell this tablet now, I don't need it. I can sell all these luxury goods. The thing is, I probably will be able to buy like everything. So, I mean, like, let's buy the veggies. Let's buy the meat. Yeah, you know what? Let's buy this. Why not? I mean, why not? I'm gonna buy the stone, I reckon. Fortunately, she doesn't have any copper or anything, but... Yeah, that is that's the dilemma I have every time. I'm very risk averse, you know, so I kind of usually go with the safe bet. Which is, you know, not super entertaining to watch, but like, hey, usually results in a better outcome because I'm like, I can use one of these things at least, whereas I'm not guaranteed to get something useful if I reroll, so I'll just take the you know, the guaranteed. That's my line of logic at least. Okay, we're definitely gonna put you in here. Let's use plant fiber. Actually, I might even, yeah, I might hook the roads hut up too, actually, to use this clearance water. Get a weaver or a scribe or a plantation or a smithy. I mean, it's gonna be training gear. Scribe gives me scrolls. It also gives me a pack of trade goods, but I mean, like, I don't really know if I need that, but just... I guess I don't need the other things in the scribe. Alright, let's take the weaver then. At least I can make training gear out of it. It will enable my service buildings, so... Might buy the plant fiber. I'm not sure it's strictly necessary, but... I kind of feel like I may as well. That's all good. Yeah, I'm wondering whether I actually need this. Like, it's obviously pretty cool, but I've already... Like, oil is the only thing that I really want out of it, so... I should probably do as well as enable consumption for clothing again. Take 3 minutes. Okay, we're clear before the storm, that's fine. I don't think I've had anyone bring me, like... Wow. Got, a lot of goods over here. Okay, I'll leave one of you in there just in case. But then I can reclaim one. And what I should do is really start opening up some of this stuff. There's a clay pit over here. Which, I don't need the clay, but it can create meat. Although I don't really need meat either, to be honest, so... Yeah, I'm not, sure where I want to chuck people. I've got no pipes left. Oh, this is copper, actually. You know what? I am going to set up... I'm going to actually make another stonecutter's camp in order to, take advantage of this. Trapper's camp is no longer busy. Which is where I can move you over here. It's a bit of a trek, but hey. What else is super worthwhile? I reckon the roots and eggs we can probably take advantage of. A lot of stuff. And then, I mean, I would love to send all the rest of them back. So I'm going to prioritize working on this get a couple of people cutting, mining clay, and then if I can get as much copper out of it as possible, then I can actually turn it into tools, which means I can send all of these tools back, which is just gonna basically get me over the line for a victory. Only year 5 as well. We're moving pretty quick. Like, I guess, I mean, we started off with a lot of people, so it makes a measure of sense. Yeah, I definitely don't need to open that one. I could consider opening this one. Is Explorer's Lodge? How much is this worth? 2 resolve? I guess Ranch might be worthwhile. I'd rather re-roll. Come back to you. An upgraded Trapper's Camp probably would have been... Oh, you know what? There's a lot of veggies. We'll just... You know what? I'll take the Forager's Camp. Why not? At this point, I don't think it matters. Also, fields down here. Go to growing more grain. I do have a fair bit of stone, although I will need it actually to make training gear, which I actually should do. Apparently you like harpies. Let's move your... Oh, excuse me. Bubble in my... oh shit, okay, I actually also need people on the blight post. I also have another problem. Okay, I really should have had a harpy in here. I forgot to change that back. Low resolve, can I... Not really, okay. I actually am gonna sort of leave the woodcutters for the moment, just to, Oh, that was not what I wanted. I'll keep a fox in there. I'll have to remember to put a harpy back in afterwards. So pie is should be our highest priority. Because we get free food making pie. Although I currently don't have anyone working in the stamping mill making flour. Should definitely do that. Also, that's where I make my copper bars. So that one's going to end up working overtime. I don't need to favor you anymore, that's a mistake. They're still pissed though, so I mean, well, they're not pissed, but you know. I can make you happy. If I opened another cache, it would actually get me there. If I open this one, it would work. I might do that, just to reduce the hostility. I still have 2 to send back, which is worth 2 rep, and then I only need 1. I mean, reducing the hostility also equals rep in the long run, because it reduces the hostility threshold, which means that your resolve threshold is lower, so it's easier to gain rep from resolve. So if we just get them to open this super quickly, then we should be good to go. Is the firearm going to be meaningful? It's decent. I'm not going to take any of these on board yet. I do want 2 stone cutters. Well, I might need to favor them a little bit. We'll see. Well, it should be done in 20 seconds. Alright, let's just burn a little bit of wood for a moment, because that will drop the hostility, so then I'll be happy. And it'll stop. And then this should replace that. Yep, that's better. Okay, I don't need you two in there anymore. Where do I need you? Let's help out here for a minute. Oh, we've got enough oil. Alright, in that case, I'm going to sacrifice some oil. Means you're going to get busy again. I will allow you to make 40 incense. 60 coats. I'd probably rather be using this building, but... The thing is, this is much further away from everything. So it's a better recipe, but it's also... like, the travel distance is probably not going to help. I might not even get around to it before the end of the game anyway, so I don't think it matters. Rain pump cart to every warehouse. Crowded houses. I mean, everyone is housed. I've already got one of these, so it's kind of fine. Minecraft mod for Hearts of Iron 4. I'm sure that's very interesting. Well, I mean, again, it's not going to matter right now, but I'll put the hauling cart. It might save some people some time. So, to make better use of who I've got right now. You guys are on break. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put a path down here. I probably should have done it ages ago, but I'm doing it now. I can take more people as well. Yep, sure, let's take the tools. Let's get the farm going. I should probably have someone harvesting that as well. Also in there, but I do need a builder. Do I need 3 foxes in here? I guess we may as well keep it going. I probably don't need 2 of you over here. I wonder how many times that procced. 20. Again, 20 amber. I mean, that's pretty damn good. So I'm kind of literally just waiting for some things to happen right now. Bliss coming again. Alright, maybe I can just buy a bunch of tools off her and then finish. The game, that is. Seven. Oh yeah, we're slowly making tools, finally. Smokehouse I don't care about. I guess I could buy this. I'm just gonna buy, I mean that's a lot of tools, but let me buy tea first. And some scrolls. I think the reputation will get me there faster than opening the caches, but I'll try to do both. $28 tools. I'm just gonna buy this and this. Whatever's left. Can I buy anything else? Incense maybe? I need some foxes. Send that back. Send that back. You're a harpy, that'll be fine. And then I mean that'll be. I only need one of them, but that'll be it. Boom, done. Oh, we're not getting any permanent modifiers from this, are we? I just settled it amongst two. So I should get a lot of rewards for doing this map, but... So that's Prestige 4 done, in which I didn't even use the Forsaken Altar again. Like, we can definitely use this as a way to make it easier, but I haven't been struggling yet, so I take that as a good sign. But I'm sure at some point it's all going to fall apart. "20 seconds and then we'll be done." Actually, even before then. There we go. Boom! Awesome. Prestige 4 is done. We'll have a quick look at the world map. I might have a look at my quick upgrade trees. Ooh, okay, yes, I need to pick a reward as well. So... this one's slightly awkward. Twice the hostility each year, but every time a villager dies or leaves, hostility decreases. How many seals do I need? 45 for the platinum seal. I think the highest I've done is gold. Does it tell me somewhere? Gold, yep. So platinum is my next one. So I need 45 seals. I get 5 per settlement, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Say 10 more settlements. 5 seals each is going to be 50 seals. Okay, so there's plenty of seals. I don't need seals. Alright, that's fine. I guess I'm going to have to look at whether I want to go back this way or this way. But we'll figure that out. What's the other one? It's up here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reach that way, so I have to come down this side. 1, 2, 3. Is it distance 3? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 4 settlement. Okay, I should be able to get to the seal easily, no problems. So I might actually double back just to grab this. I will get less rewards because I'm covering a couple of extra tiles, but I kind of want to do the settlement modifier just to get the extra, you know, reward at the end of it. Alternatively, I can just go this direction and try to hit these points of interest on the way down here. I'll have a think about that. Let's have a quick check of the Citadel upgrades. Apparently I've completed a few deeds. So it's XP, XP, very nice, XP. And upgrades, I can afford 2 actually, I think. That's nice. Most of them are embark. Well, an extra embark point is good. Thing is, I think that this increases the cost of stuff, but I don't know if that's actually true or not. So it's 120, so it leaves me with 102. I guess the embark point is the most potent immediate reward. So I'll take that, and then maybe I'll unlock just this one. Oh, this is okay too. 3% faster arrival or 1% chance of producing double yields. 1% chance? Why not? Pretty useful when it does proc. Alright, I think that's gonna do us for the evening. thank you very much for tuning in. We're going to be returning with the Prestige 5 next time. Things have gone pretty smooth. Although my understanding is that Prestige 10 is supposed to be the biggest spike in difficulty, so we'll see how we go. But anyway, thank you for watching. Ciao for now. I'll see you next time.